Okay, we're going. We're on. We're on. This is Richard Nikoley at Nihon Beach, and this is the same place I recorded with Russell Hantz, if you recall, a couple months ago. And I am with a special guest. This is Surila. Yes, Surila. But if you can't say that fast 3 times, then just say, oh, that's her nickname. Oh, like, oh, it's her. Sawadee. Yeah. And we met and we hung out yesterday for some food and did a couple of things. And and it was so pleasant that I said, hey, come on out if you want to, do a video. So we just ate at my favorite restaurant in Thailand, which I've shown all those pictures of this great food, and it's like $2.50. She loved it. She had a pork steak with green peppercorn sauce, mashed potatoes, vegetables, and a salad. And she ate it. Now, this lady is put together. She works in a company that does insurance, like auto and home and everything. And she's been at that job for 10 years. So she's been able to advance. She's a single mom, 2 girls, 13 and 9. And so she supports them. And she has a house that she bought for 2 million baht, which is roughly $60,000 to $70,000, and she is $6,000 away from having it paid off. How about that? And she has a nice car, a Toyota 2019 Toyota Yaris. I've been driving it the last couple days because I know the area. Anyway, so there's a special guest. Well, quite a surprise too. So if you get tired of hearing my voice, then you can just look at her. She's pretty. Yeah. And we came over here. I'm having a coconut shake, and she's having a mango shake, and we've got a fruit plate. So, all right. So the subject is on the alcohol cessation, and so this week number 3, and how good it has been for me. So you might ask, well, what are you doing with the? Don't you have a girlfriend? Well, that ended a week or so ago. Definitively, and I initiated that, and because primarily that I'm sober, it's amazing. And I have a post, I'll write this up, but it is remarkable how when you are not inebriated a lot of the time, how reality comes and you realize, oh man, I was really putting up with a lot of bad stuff in my life, and I was just killing it with alcohol. And I think that's why it didn't work for me when I tried several times in the USA, is that I was still in the situation that I was unhappy with. So you're unhappy, you have this kind of impression of being trapped or with few options, and just so you take away the one thing that kind of lets you cope with it, and so obviously it's going to be bad. But I don't have that here. In terms of the ex-girlfriend, we haven't seen each other in months anyway. She's back home area with the daughters. I just can't live there all the time. And then COVID shut down visiting for a long time. So it kind of, COVID is a bit at fault for that, but I'll be more detailed in the post. But that's kind of the big message here, is that getting off the alcohol has so many upside benefits. You find yourself changing your life, and you say, things were not going great in one way or another, because things were bad, and instead of being sober and doing something to correct those situations, then you go to the bottle, which deadens the pain, and also has the really more pernicious effect of having these grandiose, stupid fantasies about how you're going to do this and do this and do this and do this, which you're never going to do because you're too plastered most of the time to actually take actions and get things done and see results. And so on and so forth. So it's 3 weeks. It has been easy. And that's because of the environment and not having those same things that caused the failures, or I wouldn't say cause, but I didn't have the things lined up like happened sort of by accident here. I live in a tropical paradise, and I wasn't subjected daily to. Okay, so for example, when I was building the house out in Sisakat provinces out there, I went for a month, I think a month or so, with no alcohol. But it was hard. And the reason it was hard is because the ex-girlfriend, you and I always like button heads, right? So I had this misery, rather than recognize it and say, I got to get out of here. Well, actually I did. The month point, I headed off to Pattaya and but then she followed me down there like 4 days later, and I just gave in. And had I not, you know, who knows, I might have made a go of it back then. But so I think that's my message for today. In good company. I don't need to make this long. Let's keep it short this time. And I thank Surilat for joining me. Yeah, isn't that a treat for you guys? I mean, look. Yeah, if I had you guess her age, you'd all undershoot by a long way. I guarantee you. Right? So, thank you, Surilat. All right. All right. That's about it.